What's up, family? What's up with the real ones, man? The true ones that stay to themselves, y'all. That endure isolation, that endure problems, and endure everything that comes their way, y'all. You're somebody that absorbs energy, y'all. You absorb it. That's why when it comes your way, you must go into the darkness, y'all, to clear yourself from that pain, that guilt, or that negative energy that is not of yours. You know, you're a light, y'all. So when you feel energies that make you feel anxious or make you feel different from who you are, those are the motherfuckers around you, y'all, who are projecting their insecurities onto you. That's why it's not even worth talking to people nowadays, y'all, because they're lost in their own mind. You know, everybody wants to do what they want to do, you know, but they're not living the righteous way because the world taught them that it was okay, y'all. It's like a little kid, you know. Shit's sad out here, family. And that's why I say only a few who will relate to this video, because so much motherfuckers in this world, yo, are just brain dead, yo. They don't have no clue of what's going on, nor that they care, because they don't have no value to themselves, yo. All they do is love problems, feed into desires, or try to show that they have everything, when deep down inside they don't have nothing within, yo. That's why people are never satisfied. But I want you to think about this, family. Think about it deeply, y'all, because a lot of people will not get you, nor want to get you, y'all. They're shallow at heart, family. So what I want to remind you is that, you know, it is important, y'all, to go into that darkness, y'all, and to cleanse yourself. You know, you don't want that energy on you wherever you go, y'all, because you're gonna just automatically attract those people. And those are the people you don't want in your reality, yo, because they're just gonna they're gonna linger or try to hang around your vibe, yo. I'm telling you right now, people are so fucking selfish, and they want what they can't have, yo, because, you know, just by you wanting peace, just by you love the void, just by you embracing your own solitude, yo, people are gonna envy the fact that you don't want to be around nobody because they think you too better. Yeah, that in reality, yo, you are better because you're doing better for yourself. You're protecting everything you have to your name, yo. You're absolutely doing better, and you're living more securely, yo. Life is a security game. If you're not secure, yo, you can die at any moment in this life, yo. So you want to play your cards right, chosen one. That's why I always tell y'all, man, you gotta step out in this world and use confidence as your #1 tool in this game. It's up to you though, family. You know, not everybody's gonna get this message the right way, because a lot of people don't have confidence, yo. They want it badly. That's why they try to mimic you, or that's why they try to wear things that make them feel like they are somebody who's known. Don't matter what the fuck you wear. It don't matter what you do. If you don't have a presence, yo, that speaks for you, yo, you will not get this video, because it's not happening in your reality, chosen one. You need to realize this fact alone, that everything starts with you, family. You know? So think about that, chosen one. You know? Your presence alone is a gift from the world, but not this world, from the world that you were once at before this one. And that's why everything is harder now, because you don't have that awareness, y'all. You don't know your power. People are so fucking limited, you know, because they choose to be, not because they want to be, you know. And that's just the cold part about this reality, y'all. You know, I hope that the ones who are working on themselves daily, y'all, get this message, because you will know what I'm talking about if you live in this shit every day. You know, family? So I want y'all to realize this, man. Take your energy seriously, y'all. Don't play about your energy, y'all, because it is your money. Spiritually, y'all. We could talk about this all day, and it's undebatable, because you can't debate energy, y'all. You either have energy or you don't have it. There's no in between. You either gonna be up, be ready, and be focused, or you gonna be sleepy, dead, and fucking lazy. There's two ways to live, y'all. Most people choose the #2 because having energy is too much for them to handle, y'all. They can't control it, so they react out of doing something that they fucking regret later. And I want y'all to think about that, family. You're not a man unless you can control yourself, y'all. Which means you control your anger. You control how people try to make you feel. You control yourself, most importantly. All these motherfuckers are looking for reactions, y'all. I'm telling you right now, starve them hoes. Leave them alone. Let them look at themselves and see their own worth by you reminding them that they're not worth your time. You don't need nothing, y'all. All you needed was the right energy behind your words for everything to come to you like a fucking magnet. And I want y'all to use that carefully, family. Because the world will paint you as a fucking demon if you don't, you know? So, you know, I'm not gonna make this video too long, but I wanted to talk about people's true colors, and they will show once you are aware enough, family. You know, their true colors show because you pull those demons out of them, y'all, by your calmness, by you feeling stabilized, y'all, by you not needing nobody. That's when people can't handle you because you're just too much to fucking handle, y'all. They don't like what's, you know, they can't predict, y'all. People, they love predictability, y'all, because they feel like they know you. They don't know shit about you, y'all. The only thing they do is know themselves, y'all. And they don't like how you're not like them. And I'm happy for you, chosen one. Never be like them motherfuckers that are in a barrel, man. They are crabs in a barrel, y'all. You're superior, man, on all terms of this life aspect because you're trying. Whether you're winning or whether you're not winning or however you perceive that to be. If you haven't gave up on yourself, you're a winning. So I want to remind y'all, man, use it to fuel your desires, family. Use that shit, y'all, because when you do, it won't hurt you knowing the world's gonna go against you, you know? The world's gonna envy you and go against you. It's no matter what. But that's why you must have a strong belief in self, y'all. Because while they see you from the outside perspective, y'all, you know who you are internally, y'all. And that changes everything about you. That changes everything about you, chosen one. You're not needing people, nor do you want anything around. And that's why they don't like you. Because you can live alone. So think about that, chosen one. And use that shit to your ability. But, you know, before I get off this video, man, I hope everybody's doing well. Taking care of their energy and protecting their mind. Most importantly, y'all, because you need to have awareness out here. You need to be strong in the mind, y'all. You need to know that whatever comes, you are prepared for, y'all. Being on this journey is not for the weak, y'all. Why you think so many people can't do it, y'all? Out of 1 billion people who live on this motherfucking planet, y'all, I bet you a good couple, maybe less than a good 1,000 are attempting this journey alone, because it's not that you chose it. You have consciousness, y'all. You have a soul that's questioning everything around you. Thank God that you have that, because everybody don't have a soul. Everybody don't have that voice inside them that's telling them, oh, what about this? What about that? What should I do now? They're fucking sheep on a cattle waiting for things handed to them like bitches, you know? So, now that you have a better understanding of this video, y'all, I hope that you use this to fuel you up, y'all. You know, take all that fire, y'all, and absorb it. And let it expel from your body spiritually. So you can be somebody that this world not only fears but respects, y'all. When people fear you, they respect you. When they hate being around you or when they play you, they look at you like a fool, you know. But because they themselves are that way, you know. But think about that, chosen family, and use it every single day to fuel you up, man. You have nothing to lose. You have everything to gain. And that's why the world will never promote shit like this, y'all. They're gonna keep on feeding y'all fear-based tactics. They're gonna keep showing you shallow ass shit on the news. They don't want you to know who the fuck you are. They want you to know what they want you to know, y'all. And what they want you to know is who you're not supposed to be and who you should be for the Matrix, y'all. They don't want you to be a soul in the Matrix. They want you to be the ego destroying others in the Matrix, y'all, because it keeps these bitches alive. You're a person that lives on positive energy, right? They don't. They're just brain dead, y'all. And that's why I'm telling you on this video, family, be aware, be strong mentally, y'all, and know that God is on your side. The Most High is with you, chosen one. you know? So don't feel down, man. Thank God that you are getting somewhere. You are moving in silence. You're getting stronger. The world envies that, y'all, because they love weakness, y'all. Weakness is something that people easily see on you. You know, when you don't have an aura, when you don't have energy, when you're somebody that the world doesn't care about. Think about it. When you lose your seed, when you lose yourself, when you fucking do things you don't like doing, you know you don't like doing it. That's why you feel like shit. That's why you're in regret, right? By you emitting that frequency upon yourself and the way you feel towards you, that's how people will treat you. So you having this feeling of guilt, you feeling like you're weak, you're feeling like, damn, what the fuck am I doing? That's when people are going to treat you like that. They're going to be like, get the fuck out my way. They're going to start trying to treat you like you're, train tracks. And I'm trying to save you time, because time is your greatest lesson. Don't be like them, y'all. Don't be like the world. Be like who you want to be. Don't be like nobody. Be what this world needs you to be, yo, which is somebody who's gonna crush the world. I'm telling y'all, man, you wanna be the honored one, y'all? The honored one is the one who stands alone and knows that life is never gonna be the same, because not everybody's strong enough to stand with you, y'all. There's a reason why Gojo was always alone. Not because he wanted to be alone, but because he knew that nobody else could understand him. Why do you think he deeply wanted to fight Sukuna so bad? Because he wanted to test his potential on somebody who can relate to him. It is what it is, y'all, but this shit is deep, y'all, and I want you to realize, man, that no matter what, y'all, this shit is real that I'm telling y'all, and that's why I'm so passionate and fiery about this information, y'all. A lot of people will question you, or play you, or mimic you, or do things for your attention, but you must ask yourself one thing logically: for what? What is your purpose? State your reasoning. Why? No, though you may not get the answer verbally, you already know what the answer is, because your energy speaks for you, chosen one. You wouldn't hear this message and get it better if I didn't have the energy to have that base installed with my physical avatar, y'all. Because I wouldn't have a glow, I wouldn't care to give y'all the message, and I wouldn't be feeling so passionate about it, y'all, because I'm not the one that's feeling this way towards the world. But yeah, chosen one, think about that, family, and use that shit to better your life, because it will pay off in the end, y'all. We are living in the end times right now, y'all. The world is crumbling. Why you think gas prices are rising? A lot of people are losing their jobs. People can't afford fucking groceries no more. Everybody's dying slowly, but yet harshly. I'm trying to save y'all that time, y'all, so you can realize that you are strong, yo. You have power, but only when you choose to accept that you are powerful, man. And you choose to embrace the power, y'all. Not to let it go away. But this was a video, man. I love y'all, man. Ashe. One with y'all.